Hello. One key on your keyboard completely changes how Blender behaves. Let's learn it. If something in Blender isn't behaving the way you expect, there's a good chance you're in the wrong mode. In this video, we'll learn the differences between object mode and edit mode and how to switch between them. What is object mode? Right now, when you open Blender, you are in object mode as written up here. In object mode, you're working with whole objects. You can move objects, rotate them, scale them, duplicate them, delete them, and so on. As you can see, in object mode, I cannot do anything to the cube other than these basic things, because the cube is treated as one single piece. To change the shape of an object, we need to go into edit mode. There are two ways to switch. Method 1 is the drop-down menu over here, where you just go to edit mode. And now, as you can see, you are in edit mode. Or method number 2 is to press tab on your keyboard, and the tab switches between objects mode and edit mode. Press tab again to go back and forth. This is one of the most important shortcuts in Blender, and this will save you so much time. Now that we are in edit mode, what even is edit mode? Notice the cube looks different. It has actually these small vertices. In edit mode, you can edit the geometry of the object. Geometry is made of three things. It's made out of vertices, which are these points over here, edges, which are these lines, and faces, which are these whole surfaces. Let's select one vertex. As you can see, we've selected one vertex, and this is how it looks like. Now let's do edge selection, which actually you can do from up on this menu. This is the vertex selection, this is edge selection, and this is panel selection. So let's go over here, click on the edge, and now we can modify the edge. And now if we click over here, we can modify the whole panel in front of it. So for example, let's click on this panel and press E, and this means we can extrude this side of the cube. Let's do the same over here and extrude. As you can see, we are making changes to the object, which was a cube before. As you can see, now it looks like a cross or like a badly drawn Roblox character. Now you might be wondering also why this matters. This is very important because in object mode, you can move the whole objects, but in edit mode, you can change the object shape. If something doesn't work, check your mode first. And you can even say that seriously 90% of beginners' confusion in Blender comes from being in the wrong mode. So if you're in object mode, you can only move and do so much, but if you go into edit mode, you can do so many different things. For example, if you're in this mode and you click on this face, but nothing happens because you are in object mode, you can't do any changes to just this face alone. You can do it to the whole object. But now if I press tab and we're here, we can select, for example, this face over here and do something with this. Look at that. We just made changes to this face, extruded and then scaled it down. Within edit mode, this is where you spend most of your time because this is where you will be modifying your object into a shape that you would like to have, even if you're making a game file, if you're making a 3D print, and so on and so on. In the next video, we'll see how to use Blender's viewport navigation for orbit, pan, and zoom. So if you want to see that, make sure to like the video and also subscribe to not miss the next one.